Nah, nope. Profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned in the Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. 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 Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. What's up, everybody? Liteskin Lou and the lovely Kiki is back in the building. Back with another episode. Back with another special guest. Want to give special thanks to Anwar, the Silent Assassin, for stopping by last week and showing love. And you guys as well for continue to come to the channel. So hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. This young man is a pro prospect in the super bantamweight division with a record 4-0, 1 KO, and is looking for that 5th victory October 21st in Frederick, Maryland at the Frederick Convention and Gaming Center, promoted by Side Nation Sports. He's straight out of Martinsburg, Virginia, but fighting out of Hagerstown, Maryland. He is none other than Chris, the Blueprint Glenn.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for having me. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, we're going to get this thing started, man. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking the time to come with us, kick it with Liteskin Lou and the lovely Kiki. You got a fight right around the corner, like I said, October the 21st in Frederick, Maryland. We thank you for taking the time, but let's stab right into it, man. Let everybody know a little bit about yourself and how you got into boxing.
Chris Glenn. I'm originally from Martinsburg, West Virginia. Now, training in Hagerstown, Maryland. I actually got into boxing because my father was boxing in the Navy, back in the day. So, but originally I actually was playing basketball and football a lot. But after I stopped playing basketball and football and everything like that, talked to my dad about, boxing. At first, he really didn't really want me to do it because he know what type of sport it is.
Yeah.
But, after talking to him a little bit, man, and going to the gym for the first time in West Virginia, he seen, I had, kind of like a natural type of potential and, roll with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
I like that.
So he finally gave in and said, go ahead.
Yeah, it. All right, I know this kind of was not really off topic, but it's crazy, right? So at my fights, my father be more nervous than my mother. My mom,
wow.
My mom be ready to go. My mom be coughing, like my mom be ready to go, but my dad, you can always just like a, but that's just because he know like the sport's dangerous. It really is, anything to play with. So, but yeah, he finally gave in.
That's different. Usually it's the woman,
yes,
the mother that's nervous. Okay.
Yeah, my mom never nervous, always pops.
But you gotta look at it though. He's been in the ring, so he took punches, so he knows what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Understandable.
So you was real good at basketball, I heard, right?
I was, I was decent, but once we started getting in like middle school and stuff, y'all know I'm short, so that started playing a factor. I ain't really had the height. You could be the best basketball player in the world, but if you really ain't got the height, it's gonna be hard. So, so I had to find something else.
Yeah, and Hagerstown. I mean, then like West Virginia or that area, they're not really known that much for boxing, right?
At all, at all. So, all right, a lot of people get confused. Like I'm from West Virginia, but when I say West Virginia, they're thinking like, like out in like the middle of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Like nah. It's like right on the panhandle. So, we get like a lot of like the inner city kids, Baltimore, DC.
Okay.
A lot of the parents, they move down there and just commute to work because like the cost of living and stuff like that. But mainly where I'm from, they're known for football. Like we won like eight state championships in a row. Not just against like West Virginia teams. I'm saying like DC, like they like that, you know. So that's what we're really known for. So
Yeah, yeah. And you're right about that commuting to work and stuff. My
yeah,
supervisor, they actually live in Martinsburg, West
no,
Virginia.
okay, yeah.
And I work in Bethesda, so they well,
Mhm.
we're teleworking now, but yeah, they would commute out to Bethesda from Martinsburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I hear Martinsburg, I'd be like this. Woo! Like you thinking that joint
Yo,
way out
trying,
there,
trying
man.
to tell you, man, we be, but see, that's how we be sneaking up on people, yo. You know, cause we right there, you know, and I'm blessed. You know, after I stopped boxing in West Virginia, you know, I was like 20. It's like 20 minutes from Hagerstown, so I was right near Maryland, so I could just shoot to Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Man, that's what's up, man. I want to talk a little bit about. Let's talk a little bit about your amateur career.
Mm. I had around like it was like 50, 60 around there. You know, I kind of lost count, but a good amount, not too many, not too not. I had enough, pretty much. So when I originally started boxing when I was in West Virginia, um, I think I stopped boxing in West Virginia after 8 fights, but I won a state championship. I won a silver gloves in West Virginia.
Oh wow.
So after that, that's when I fought. I fought Darren. Y'all had Darren on here. I fought.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet
I fought
Tay.
Darren. Yeah,
He
y'all
said,
fought Sweet Tay. Yeah, I fought Sweet Tay. And then we had that. That went how that went. And then that's when me and my coach in West Virginia, we really didn't split up bad, but I just wasn't getting what I really needed to get.
Okay.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that
So
happens.
it's different. It's just different. Like you like them
yeah.
dudes that I was fighting in West Virginia, like I was running through them. It was nothing. And then I seen something different. So I had to do what was best for me. So
Yeah.
that's when I came to Hagerstown and started boxing. Um, After that, I fought Wayne. I fought Too Sharp a bunch of times. Me and Wayne fought like
Damn.
5 times. I fought Too Sharp like 5 times. I fought y'all know Javon Pop.
Pop.
I'm not
He's from
sure.
North Carolina.
Okay,
He
no,
just
I
fought
don't.
on his own. I fought him. I
Okay.
fought uh I think his name like Brent Rodriguez. I fought
Okay.
him. Uh
You fought a lot of people.
Yeah, he
yeah,
did.
I pretty much everybody that y'all pretty much know and see, like
Yeah.
I've been in there with them guys, whether it was fighting or sparring, I sparred,
Mhm.
Dominique Crowder,
Okay.
I
Damn.
sparred with Shaquille, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm pretty seasoned, it's just coming from where I come from, they really, they really don't know that. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it, man. So out of all those guys you just named, I
Mm.
just be curious, who was your toughest opponent?
Fighting or sparring?
Just fighting.
Fighting wise, either between, but see, it's kind of hard to gauge because when I fought Sweet Tay, I only had like the first time we fought, I only had 8 fights, and then the second time we fought, I only had like 12, something like that. So like
Okay.
it's totally different from when I started fighting like Wayne and them. I'm a totally different fighter. But if I got to put probably between Wayne, it's hard because it's just different styles.
Yeah, different styles. Yeah.
Tay's up there. Tay's nice.
Mhm.
Wayne's up there. Sharp's up there. Javon, Pop Woodward, he's up there. It's hard to really
Yeah.
put say who's the hardest because it's
Yeah.
just different
Yeah.
styles. Some people
Yeah.
counter punchers, some people pressure fighters. People give you different
Mhm.
different
Yeah.
looks.
I will say this. Boxing is in a great place. Just by you being able to name all those names, we're
Yeah,
gonna see these guys on a come up. So I love it.
absolutely.
Boxing's in a great place.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Absolutely. Mhm.
Yeah, man. So let's fast forward a little bit to your pro debut,
Mhm.
September the 25th, 2021, right?
Yeah,
Uh Walk us through that, man. Walk us through that pro debut.
man. All right. First of all, no excuses, but I cut weight that time the wrong way. So a
Uh,
lot of people don't know. I ain't eat for like 3 days. Just sucking on ice cubes. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But
Man.
but the dude that I fought, Cam, I wish he would have kept fighting because he was a solid guy, man. He was tall, rangy. He had a decent amateur background and everything like that too. But I mean, it is what it is. But pro debut wise, it was nerve wracking. Obviously, different. The smaller gloves. No headgear. Um, but we got through it. God willing, we got through it. But I always just felt like I was made for it. So.
Did you have a lot of anxiety or feel any pressure? And was it everything you thought it would be for your pro debut?
Yeah, well, I always put pressure on myself because I want to. I don't like losing, first of all. So you know I hate losing more than I like winning. So it's always pressure, but as you fight, you learn how to deal with it. So, but yeah, that definitely pressure, definitely everything that I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be a little nerve wracking. Like I said again, going back to like the smaller gloves, the no headgear, and I actually was fighting, a decent opponent. A lot of people, in their debuts, they fight, a walkover, but nah, like probably to date, like my hardest fight was probably, my debut because he ain't come to lay down. He wanted to win just as bad as
He
I wanted
went,
to win. So
yeah.
yeah, so I learned a lot from that.
Okay.
Wow, man, I love it. I love it, man. You can't make these stories up. He said, "Look, man, I'm ready. I'm built for this." That's what I like, man. You just said something, and I can't get a fighter out here without asking him about this, man. The weight cut in the 8-ounce gloves, man. Walk the people through that first experience when you got those gloves on, man, and then you realize, like, number one, my opponent has the same size gloves.
Yeah.
So just walk the people through that whole experience,
Yo,
man.
look, it was funny. So, Juice, everybody in the DMV and everybody know Juice. So Juice was the one giving the gloves, right? So they came after with the gloves. I'm like, yo, I was looking at my coaches. I'm like, yo, ain't no way. I was like, yo, I'm about to hurt dude. But then I was thinking, I was like, yo, he got the same things on I got. And then like, look, and a lot of people don't understand too, like that first round, like in the amateurs, you can kind of like sit there a little bit because the gloves is bigger and you got the head guard, so a lot of punches won't slip through. But like like that first round, he threw like a right, and I got hit a little. I got hit a little. I was like, all right, I gotta move my head. You gotta move your head a lot more.
Yeah, man. I love it. Kiki, that don't they? I love asking that question, man, because you see how the expressions change. They just go back down memory lane,
Yeah,
man.
they love that 8-ounce glove thing.
Yo, and everybody punch hard. Even people that shoot. Even look, Paulie got knockouts.
Yeah,
Paulie Malignaggi
yeah,
got knocked out.
exactly.
He really can't hit. So everybody feel everything on them 8 ounces. Even the ones that like you block and stuff, you feel them still. So
Yeah, yeah.
and
Damn.
as far as like the weight cut, I mean that was just for that fight. That was just my dumbness. But me and my team, we got it down to a T now, so shouldn't be no problem with the weight cut no more.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what somebody in the chat was asking. They wanted to know how it felt, weight draining before a fight. So yeah.
I one thing, everybody's different. Like some fighters, they like cutting it, the week of. But me, I felt comfortable, throughout camp. So I'm cutting weight constantly throughout camp. So I'm getting kind of used to like my fight weight at that time. Because and this is why the amateurs is so important too, because you learn these type of things like what worked for you and what doesn't work for you. So that's one of the things I picked up, when I was amateur. I was like, I don't like doing this, last minute, because when I do it last minute, I don't feel good
You feel
compared to
yeah.
when I'm doing it
Right,
gradually.
right. Okay, okay. So let me ask you, so coming from, West Virginia, um, do you think it was harder for you to get noticed? And do you feel like sometimes like you're not getting the recognition that you deserve?
Absolutely. So see, it's crazy too, because like in West Virginia, like in Martinsburg, like the rest of West Virginia, they don't really like. It's like they got like a beef with us because like our football team like just smashes them. So like no, I'm serious. So it's like a beef. It's like they don't like everyone in West Virginia. They really have like a beef with like the Eastern Panhandle. That's what they call Martinsburg, the Eastern Panhandle.
Okay,
So
okay.
like when I was coming up boxing there, it's like they really didn't want to give me the fair, a fair shake with, even like sober gloves and stuff like that I went down to just because I was from Martinsburg. And then, when I'm coming to Maryland, I'm in Hagerstown, so that's like, I guess you can say that's kind of like on the outskirts of Maryland. People
Right.
really don't know me from, they don't really know any boxers from there like that. So then, it was kind of like the same thing. I kind of, that's what I'm saying. I ain't get anything given to me. I had to, coming up in like the amateur circuit, I had to fight, I was like everybody else too. I had to fight everybody, but like nobody knew me, I had to fight, so
Wow.
definitely.
You had to gain that respect, man.
Yeah.
That's big, man. That's a good question, Kiki. I want to follow up with this question. I've never seen something. I've never seen anything like this. A guy with 4 fights and all of the fights were pro debuts. So, do
Mhm.
you feel like that your opponents was like not giving you the respect that you deserve by picking you to be their pro debut?
Absolutely. Like, and that's just them not doing their homework and stuff like that. Like I said, like, how can I put it? So Cam, the dude I fought my pro debut, cool, it was both our pro debuts. It is what it is. But the other guy, I forget his name, the Spanish guy I fought. Him, I don't know why they did that to themselves, but they thought stuff was sweet for whatever reason. And then even the same thing with like when me and TQ cool, we're cool now, but even
Mhm.
like with them, I don't get that. I don't understand why they took that fight. That was dumb on their part. It was smart on my part. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? but you about to pick me for your pro debut. But hey, it is what it is. And then the other dude that I just fought just now. I mean, like I don't really take credit for that one because I was supposed to do that. But I've been trying to get some other people in there, but
All right,
they,
man.
they, they don't be trying to fight sometimes, yo. So I'm just taking what they give me so I can stay active.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Kiki was just talking. We was like, because we looked at your box record, and we was like, I've never seen anything like that. Pro debut, all the way down. Like you said, they didn't do their homework. Shame on them because they got in the ring and they got humbled real fast.
Mhm.
Facts.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what's it like having Hall of Famer Simon Brown in your corner? What's that like?
Man, it's a blessing. So originally in Hagerstown, I was boxing with Wayne Anderson,
Mhm.
wishing the best, everything like that. No beef on that end. But I just recently got with Simon my last fight.
Okay.
But I've known Simon for a while because he used to bring guys over and spar with me and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
one thing that I always respected about him, a lot of coaches they would come and try to steal fighters and stuff like that from other coaches,
Mm-hmm.
but he never did that. If he see me on the bag or something like that, he give me little pointers in here and there, but he never tried to take me from my coach or anything like that. And what happened with my other coach happened, and I came to him, it was just open arms. Didn't really care to know really what happened. He told me straight up, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. If not, cool. And we just got straight to work. And it's a blessing because obviously, like he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like he's
Yeah.
not just a world champion. So he
Mhm.
he seen the good, he seen the bad. He know what it takes, to get to the top. So I'm just blessed, man, and I'm thankful, having him in my corner.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. That's very good. I was gonna ask you similar to that. So working with Simon, I know so your last fight was in June, and when you fought that last fight, it was pretty much you had been off for almost a year.
Yeah.
You had been off for almost a year, and then you're coming in with a new coach.
Mhm.
So you were back fighting in June. How hard was that for you? Was it an easy transition? Was it any challenges?
Um. Yes and no, because like it's weird. Like with me and Simon, we just click. So like a
Okay.
lot of the things that like I be thinking, he already was really thinking.
Okay.
Now obviously,
Yeah.
like the split from my other coach, and then having to hurry up because like that, like when the split with my other coach, that happened right when I had a fight lined up. So I had
Oh,
to hurry up and go link up with Simon, let him know the logistics and everything like that, and get things going. So
Yeah.
that aspect, it felt kind of rushed. But
mm-hmm.
once we got into camp and we got to sparring, like everything was good. And Simon's not just a good coach; he's a good person.
Yeah.
So
That's
and
important.
Yeah, and
I got my other coach with me too. Carl Carney, senior. So
okay,
I brought him over here with me too. So I mean, it was cool, man. We all like family, yo. The vibe in the gym is good. The train is good. We train hard, but we have fun. You
mm-hmm.
know, um, everything's good. I'm blessed.
Yeah, yeah. And your last fight, I mean, I felt like I didn't see anything wrong with your
Mm,
last fight because I mean, you knocked him out in the first round. You got him out
yeah,
quickly with some mean
yeah,
body shots. So
yeah,
I mean, it was good,
yeah,
and I know it was real quick. So is there anything
yeah.
you think you learned from that fight or take into this
See,
fight?
like,
Because it
and
was so quick and you did so
that's what I'm
good.
saying. Like that fight, and some fights gonna be like that. That fight was so quick, and like I said, I mean, I don't really take credit for that fight because I was supposed to do that. You
Okay.
know, it is what it is. But I feel like my fight coming up, I'm gonna really be able to show my supporters and all y'all what I really been learning and sharpening up and stuff like that. So I feel like this fight is gonna be where y'all see the transition at, from where I was to where I am now.
Yeah, October 21st, y'all. Frederick, Maryland.
That's right. Y'all
Yeah,
better get in here. He gonna
Frederick Convention and Gaming Center, Side Nation, sports promotions. Y'all better get the tickets.
That's right. That's right, Kiki. Special shout out to Side Nation Sports, man. I know they in here, man. They putting together a great card. I can't wait to get up there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
that's like a good venue.
right. I'm glad you brought that body shot up, Kiki, because let me tell you something, man. Chris, we were sitting right there. And when you went to his body, it was like a street fight, like a big brother hitting his little brother for doing
Hey, yo,
something
stop
like,
You're funny.
and then, and then when we were posting it, Kiki was like, what's a nice song? What's a nice song? So I thought of Juicy J and Meek Mill joint, Body Work. And that joint went perfect, man. That Body Work, that joint hit like how many hits we get on that joint, Kiki?
Yeah, I
1,000 views. It's on our YouTube
all I know
page.
is I hit him with a right. He went back. I started digging. I was just like, yo.
And he thought he could get up. He got up, but then he fell back down.
He ain't want no more.
Oh man. Just all the guys that you fought, right? I watched you on another podcast, and somebody said you retired 3 fighters. They said the 3 fighters that you fought, they went on the back of the milk box.
Yo, that's not Nation Sports. That's my man Corey. Funny. Corey funny, yo.
Hey, I was dead, man.
That's my boy though, yo. He always gotta pop his stuff sometimes, yo. He funny. But hey, I guess it's facts though, because they haven't fought again. I guess. It is what it is.
Oh man, that's really funny.
Hey, it happens.
I had to get that question in there, man. That was some body work right there.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, someone in the chat was asking as well. I'm gonna put it up, but I had kind of like the same question. So I'm gonna ask you her question. She wanted to know, do you feel that you will box for the rest of your life, or do you have a backup plan and other interests in life?
I don't have no backup plan, I don't have no plan B. I want to, just focus on my boxing, and whatever curveball happens in life. You never really know what's going to happen in life. You kind of just got to roll with the punches. But obviously, like, I'm not going to box for the rest of my life. I got like a time limit on what I want to accomplish when I want to accomplish it. And then after that, then obviously, yeah, I got some other interests in life and stuff like that. But as of right now, it's just strictly just my boxing. I'm just focused on that. You got to be all in on this sport. You really can't have too many other things distracting you and stuff like that.
Exactly. So outside of boxing, do you do real estate? Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got a real estate wholesaling business.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. Blueprint Real Estate LLC, right?
Yeah,
yes,
I like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard you say something about generational wealth, man. I like that. I like that. You want to elaborate a little bit on that?
I mean, I just, why I go so hard? I don't really like. What can I say? I don't do it for my first name. I do it for my last name. So, everything that like my grandfather had to go through, to give, my father and my mother what they got, and everything that my father and my mother sacrificed for me. I'm just trying to take that to the next level. I feel like it does them a disservice, if I don't, everything that I'm blessed with, and stuff like that. If I don't, take that to the next level, what am I doing? So I just want to take it to the next level. Obviously, I got kids. I got a son, I got a 2-year-old, and I got a daughter. She's 7, and I just want to make sure that I give them the best of both worlds.
That's right. So how important? So you just kind of touched on that. How important is legacy and family to you?
Legacy and family is everything to me. I'm very
I like that,
family oriented. Definitely. I got friends, but the friends that I got, they're pretty much family. I kind of like try to keep my circle. I wouldn't say too small, but not too big. But definitely family and legacy is everything to me.
That's right. Do you think do you find it sometimes challenging or hard to balance the career of boxing and family life?
Absolutely at times, but I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed that I have a I have a very, very good all around, support system. It take a village, as people say, to raise kids and stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
when I'm in camp getting ready for a fight, thank God, the mother of my children, they, take care of what they got to take care of. I'm very, very blessed and thankful. And my mother and my father, my grandma, they're all there to help me out also.
That's
And
good.
then, when I'm not in camp, I'm kind of just chilling. I try to, I guess you can say make up for lost time, but kind of is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it takes a village for
that's
sure.
right.
Sure does.
Hmm.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
If y'all just getting in here, man, y'all better hit that like button, man. We got the blueprint in the building. As we said at the beginning of the show, he has a fight October the 21st in Frederick, Maryland. Y'all better get y'all tickets because that's a nice spot. I don't know if you've seen it. We've seen it online, Chris. That's a nice
Oh yeah,
spot
yeah,
up
yeah,
there,
yeah.
man. The
Y'all,
game.
yeah, I've been there. It's nice, yo.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
can't
be
wait.
something different. It's gonna be something
Kiki
different.
couldn't wait. She was like, "Oh, I wish she could come tomorrow." But I said, "This patient, this
Yeah,
calm down."
God, I got so excited because we're in Gaithersburg. So
Oh yeah, y'all right there.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
y'all
not
right there. Yeah, y'all
yeah.
right there.
I saw it. I didn't even know that was out there. And I was like, oh, this looks nice.
Man, look, that Sane Coco Crane, they've been working on that for a minute. They just been, working behind closed doors.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
happy for him,
nice.
man. Corey, good guy. I'm happy for him.
Okay. I'm looking forward to meeting him at the fights. Is the place open for other things or just fights? Just fight.
So it's a hotel, and then
Okay.
I think it's called like the Long Shots
Okay.
Sports
Okay.
Bar, and like
Gotcha.
it's a whole lot of little different things
Yeah,
in there.
that's a nice spot. I
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
wait
man.
it's a
for
nice
the
venue.
21st.
It's
I'm
nice. It's
really
definitely nice.
excited. Jamal in the chat, he said, "Hey, when you hit that dude with all them body shots, what was you thinking at the time?"
Yo, hey, just kill. I gotta get him out of there. Cause he would listen. He was awkward, right? And any if you ask any fighter, they probably gonna agree with me with this. We rather fight somebody with some type of skill than like a wild fighter. Because like they just be throwing things from like everywhere. You might think you slipping this way, he gonna throw a hook, but he throwing like a right. You're like, yo, I shouldn't be getting hit with this. So
They don't know no better, man.
so yeah, yo. So like, even though the fight was so quick, it was like a point like I think it was like 10 seconds in. Hit me with some wild stuff, and I'm just like, all right, yo. I was like, nah. I said he gotta go. I said first opportunity he gotta go. Cause I'm not getting caught with no dumb stuff with them eights on, get dropped. Everybody gonna be talking about me. Nah, he gotta go as soon as possible, yo. He gotta go.
And when he fell on the ground, you was like, get up, like get
Yeah,
up.
yo, I wanted some rounds, yo. I ain't fighting for a minute, so I wanted some rounds, but hey,
Oh
it is what it
man.
is. You don't get paid for overtime.
Nah, you don't, man. Hey, where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years in this
2 to
boxing
3
game?
years.
Yeah.
Shoot, definitely world champion. Definitely world champion. Definitely. At least in 3 years, definitely world champion. I got a good team around me, so we got everything mapped out how we want it, and obviously like those curveballs, so we're gonna adapt to whatever gets thrown at us, but definitely in 3 years you know we trying to have a world title or something like that because I'm not trying to stay in boxing forever. I want to make my money and stuff like
You
that, but I
get
don't want
in
to
and
stay
get
in it
out.
forever.
Mhm. You 26?
Yeah, 26.
Okay.
Yeah, 26.
So you
Hold on, Kiki. I dropped something. Hold on, I dropped something on the floor.
oh. Yeah,
Excuse me, y'all. I ain't want to be rude. Excuse me, y'all.
Happens. Hey, see, life through a curveball. You had that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that joint just blew off the table. I was like, where you going? I need you. I gotta read these questions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man, I
man.
can't wait.
Let me ask you, where did you get the blueprint from? Why do they call you the blueprint?
All right. First, it sounds good. Something different. All right. I'm like I said before. I like being transparent. I
I
like
like
You
being
that.
sound good.
most fighters they don't get they don't name themselves. They get people to nickname them. But me, y'all remember that show on BET called The Game?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Not I don't think it was Dirt. It was the other quarterback that came in. It was like the bald head dude. You remember
Okay.
they was calling him the Blueprint? I heard that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay.
yo.
Okay.
I was like, yo, that joint dope.
Okay.
So I rolled with it. Yeah. You know,
I love it though. It is a good name. That's a good
definitely.
name. It's very catchy.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how you spell it because at first I spelled it wrong, and I know
Yeah,
I
yeah.
spelled it wrong.
Uh-huh.
I had to go back and make corrections because I was doing THE, but it's THA.
PHA.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Something new.
Trademarking it.
Yeah, and I
yeah.
told you, look, Chris, I understand you, young brother, because guess what? When you probably heard my name for the first time, you were like, Liteskin Lou. Like, yeah, I
Yeah,
named myself because guess
yeah,
what? It's real simple. I'm light skinned, and I love the way that shit sound, man. It just comes off. You cannot say that name and not be like,
yeah.
damn,
It's good.
I
It's
like
catchy.
that name.
Catchy. You know.
Oh
I like
my
it.
God.
Definitely, for sure. For sure.
So trust me, I truly, truly understand,
You
man.
like it so much, he got it trademarked. Oh my
Hey,
God.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, I don't want to see no other light skin. If you ever see another light skin who out here,
Hey, I'm gonna
you
tell you.
call me.
I'm gonna call you. You know, I got your
And then
back.
he
We
don't
both,
spell
we
it
both
like
gonna
light.
roll on them.
That's
We
right.
both gonna roll on them. Only one light skin look.
Yeah.
Let's
I,
get
I
it.
wa- it's something that caught my attention. Like I said, we was watching you on another podcast, and you had a lot of fights that were canceled.
Yeah.
And how did you stay focused? Because to train and train and train and have your opponent in front of you and then have him taken away, and then you got to
Mhm.
go back to the drawing board. How did you stay focused during those times?
Definitely. So, like I said, that's why amateur experience is definitely key when you turn in pro. Because when you amateur, yo, that happens so much. I remember one time I fought in Golden Gloves. I had to buy. Matter of fact, when I fought, I think the first time I fought, not the first time, because me and Wayne fought in a club show, and then we fought in Golden Gloves. I think the championship that me and Wayne fought in, I had to buy all the way to the championship. So I had to cut weight, show up, and the opponents ain't show up.
Wow.
So you know what I mean. But you just gotta know it's about having a good support system, and people know when to tell you to pull back a little bit and then turn back up, because you don't want to overtrain and you don't want to undertrain, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just is what it is, man. I'm a strong believer that everything happens for a reason. You know, God has my roadmap already planned out. I'm just just going with the flow. Doing what I gotta do on my part, training hard. Praying, staying focused, and when it is my time, I'm gonna show up. So
He has the blueprint.
That's
yes,
right.
now.
I love that name, man. I wrote that joint down on my card. So when we
Yeah,
do the
catch it.
show, I always, get the cue cards together and I put them
Yeah,
together. So I'm put the blueprint and file that joint right there, man.
yeah.
So in years to come, we're gonna be like this.
Hey,
That's a bad boy right there.
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
What fighter or fighters do you feel most influenced by?
Man, it's really not just one.
Okay.
I try to take a little bit and pieces from everybody, but obviously Floyd, that's all of us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All the younger generation.
Mhm.
I love Andre Ward's mentality.
Yes,
Andre
yes,
Ward.
yes.
Yes.
I'm a huge Andre Ward fan. As of recently, I love Caleb Plant. I love Caleb Plant. I love his mentality. You know what I mean? He'll go get it. Obviously, like on the DMV area, obviously, like we love Javante,
Mhm.
Gary Russell, so it's not just one, it's a lot, and I just try to take little bits and pieces from everybody, and make it my own style.
Yeah, you touched on two people that I really like too, Andre Ward and Caleb
And
Plant.
Kay Plant, that's her boy.
Yeah,
Yo,
and that
love
Andre
Caleb.
Ward documentary, did you see it?
I actually didn't get to see it. I actually didn't get to
Oh
see it. I'm
man,
gonna
you
have to
Make
gotta
watch
sure
see
it.
you
that joint.
watch it. It's
I'm gonna have to watch
very, very good. Make
it.
sure
Okay,
you watch it.
take your word for it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Take your
very
word
good.
for
And
it. Sure.
and Kata Plant, she got to meet Kata Plant at the Tank Davis fight at the Staples Center. She got to meet him, man. I came
Mm.
back. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little jealous when she came back because her cheeks is all red. Hey,
Oh
look,
man,
hey Chris, I felt some kind of way. She said, well, yeah, he was a nice guy. And I'm like, all right, so he all right. You know what I'm
Yeah, he was
saying?
really nice guy, but he's not telling you. I got a video for him from Caleb Plant giving him.
oh man.
He gave
Yeah.
Lou a shout
You
out.
gotta tell the whole story, Lou.
I was
Gotta tell
gonna
the whole
tell it. I was
story.
gonna tell it on the back end, Joe. I was gonna tell it on the back end. But yeah,
Wow.
that was really good. He gave me a shout out, and she got him to
Yeah.
give me a shout out.
He
That's
seemed
one
like
of
a solid guy. Definitely a solid guy. So
Yeah, very nice guy. Very nice guy. Juan Marshall wanted to know. He said, at the age of 26 years old, how much time are you giving yourself to become a world champion?
how much time? it's hard. It just depends.
Mhm.
But like I said, like three, three, 3 to 4, maybe 5. It just depends. Cause like I said, like boxing's weird. So like
Mhm.
when I first turned pro, I was getting fights back to back. But then y'all seen like
Yeah.
slowed up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but then once you get like to like you're doing more rounds and stuff like that, you're not going to fight as frequently. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I really don't know exactly. Like I said, I kind of just leave it to like my team.
Yeah.
Obviously, Corey. I'm real cool with Corey and them like that, and I just do the fighting and stuff like that. But ideally, I would like a good 3 to 4 years, because like I said, I'm not trying to be in boxing, you know, forever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, when you got to do it in those prime years, man, the
and that's what I'm
prime real
saying
estate.
too. I want to make sure when I get like those big fights, I'm at my prime, like I'm at my peak. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, man. So let me ask you this. Okay, every fighter they um they have their go-to song, or you know what I'm saying? And when you don't want to work out that day, do you got a
Mhm.
go-to song? You be like, you know what? Once I hear that song, I'm back on it.
I don't got like a specific song, but like different artists. I love Meek. I've been listening to a lot of Babyface. I've been listening to a lot of Rilo lately. So it just, and listen, a lot of fighters won't admit, right? They won't admit, but a little bit of R&B too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey,
A
I
little,
like
little,
this
little,
young
little bit
guy.
of
He
R and
said
B on my
clarity,
runs,
man.
yo. On my runs, a little bit of R&B.
That
Some old school stuff. Some soul, some stuff my parents listen to. So it just depends on the day, honestly. Some days I want to listen to some trap music, hip hop, and some days I want to listen to R&B. It just
Mhm.
depends. But I don't got like a specific song. Mainly
Mhm.
just different artists.
Yeah, he said it.
See?
R&B sometimes. Yeah.
Yo, listen, they not gonna admit it, but I promise you, yo, we be in the gym vibing. Don't get this lying.
That's all right. Hey, Kiki, when he came on the show before we came on air, he said clarity. That's
Mhm.
clarity right there.
Yeah,
He's
telling
telling you what
you.
other people won't
Mhm.
say, because it's
Mhm.
typically when you listen to R&B, you consider soft.
Mhm.
Nah,
Shoot,
I'm not.
shoot,
I don't get down with that, man. You know what I'm saying?
shoot. Hey, Lou, they gonna call us light skin though, yo. They gonna say that's a light skin thing. They gonna call us light skin, Lou.
The first thing they gonna say, "Oh, that's some light skin shit." That's
Yeah,
what they
exactly.
say.
But I feel
On
like he
big.
doesn't listen to enough R&B. I feel like he doesn't listen to enough. I listen to a lot of it. I like it, but I feel like
Yeah,
he doesn't like it.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Let's see. We have another question. Kiwi 83 said, "So what kind of advice would you give the young kids who want to become a boxer?"
Definitely find the right coach, because half the battle is finding the right coach too. You
I
Mhm.
get a
like
lot of
that.
people that be pretenders, you know what I'm saying, that
Mhm.
really don't know what they talking about. So,
Mhm.
finding the right coach, but then also taking it, among yourself. So, you got to be dedicated. This is a year-round sport. It's not something you can really take a break on. I always say, when people ask me what's the hardest thing about boxing, I would say consistency. Staying consistent.
Yes.
Coming to the gym, you know, every day you're supposed to. Running your miles every day you're supposed to. Getting the sparring in every day. When you have a bad day, you got to come back.
Yeah.
That is definitely the hardest part about boxing. I think is the consistency. So, definitely finding the right mentor, the right coach, and then just going all in. Being dedicated.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. The consistency and then finding the right people in your corner, because I know sometimes, I mean, I don't box, so I can only imagine, but I know it's probably hard trying to come back from a loss and stuff like that. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to have the right people in your
Oh, you
corner.
definitely, you
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely do. You gotta have people. I just like being around the people that support me unconditionally. Win, lose, they gonna be there for me. Because you get a lot of people that try to hop on the bandwagon when you
yes,
winning, and then you have an off. It's like in boxing, we're the only sport you can't have an off night. Basketball, football, you're allowed to have an off night, but as soon as you're a boxer, you could be 20-0,
Hmm.
smashing everybody. You fight
Hmm.
another good guy that's a professional, another good guy, top rated guy. You take an L. Now it's, oh, you're trash. You're this.
yep.
So
Hmm.
I try to just tune all that out. The people that love me, been there with me, unconditionally through losses and wins. I just, keep them around. Everybody else, I appreciate that you support me, but I'm good regardless you here with me or not. It is what it
Hmm.
is.
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking about the music. Jamal, he said, I bet your favorite Babyface song is Sunshine because that's mine. And he laughed. But when you
That's a
say
good one. It's up there.
Babyface, you talking about R&B or rapper?
Nah, both, but mainly the rapper.
Okay, that's
Oh,
what I
okay,
thought.
okay. That's what I figured. Okay,
He's showing his age. He's showing
yeah,
his age. Jamal, you showing your age.
Oh
man.
man.
Shout out to Wheels and Steel, man. KG in the building too. What's up, KG?
What is it? Babyface Ray or something?
Yeah. Babyface right. My
Yep.
bad. Yeah, Babyface right.
Man, she
See,
be
Jamal,
knowing
I'm
all
hip. I'm hip with the young people. I know. You thought you was talking about baby.
But nah, that's some stuff my parents stuff listen to, so I know. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
versatile. I know a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Dasu Abdul wanted to know who you have on the fight this week.
I'm gonna just get straight to the point. I want Charlo to win. People gonna say they want to say, but look, I respect skills and I admire everybody, but I'm gonna ride with my people. It is what it is. People can hate me for it. It is what it is. But I love seeing black men do well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would love for Charlo to get that win. But it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough, man. Canelo's a
very skilled fighter, man.
Yeah, very skilled fighter. So, but I want Charlo to win, so we're gonna go with Charlo. We rocking with Lions only.
That's right. Yeah, you heard it. The blueprint say he going with his boy, man.
Yeah,
Going with Charlo, Dasu.
Yeah, we're going with Charlo.
I want Charlo to win, but I just feel like going up 14 pounds.
Yeah,
he put on a lot of mass. Is he going to be able to? When you put that mass on, it was told to me that later on in the round you're going to tire out. So yeah, so if he can get through that, man, I think it'll be a good fight. But I got Canelo, man. That's just
I mean,
I
wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo wins. Like I said, Canelo experience. He been in there with pretty much everybody. So, and I feel like Canelo got a point to prove right now because people been talking, saying he hasn't been looking the same. And when you got that motor going, so we might see like the best Canelo that we haven't seen in a while. So, you never know. Yeah. But I want Charlo to win though. So hopefully my boy can pull it off.
When you feel like you got something to prove, that means sometimes you come your hardest.
Man,
100%.
Yeah. Jamal said he feels like a fool.
You shouldn't, man.
Nah, we understand.
We know the comment I didn't talk about though. So, what I mean?
So now we know Jamal be listening to Sunshine. You didn't expose yourself, champ. That's supposed to be some light skin shit.
Hey, oh well, it is what it is.
Oh man.
So October 21st, Frederick Merlin, your next fight. So people that's never seen you fight before, what can they expect?
Just a little bit of everything. Like one thing I like about myself is I can do whatever. I can box. I can come forward if I need to come forward. I can counter punch. I can switch speeds. I can set punches up. So just pretty much it depends who I fight. You know what I mean? So whatever they give me, I'm exploit. Go from there. But definitely action packed and it's going to be exciting. So definitely get your tickets and be there.
Yeah, get them tickets. I'm telling y'all don't want to miss it because even though his last fight that we saw, it was quick, but it was good.
It was good. It was action packed. I told you, he was like,
it was good. He dropped that man to his knees.
And the funny part about it is he gonna try to get up, and then he was like, "Damn, that shit hurt." And then he just went.
Hey, look, and any fighter know that too. Like we better take like a headshot over a body shot, because like we get hit with a good body shot, like it'd be hard to shake that joint off. So like he probably wanted to, but he was just like, nah.
Yeah, he got up like he really thought, and then he grabbed his side and jumped right down. He fell down to his knees.
He was like, I'm good. I called tonight.
Yeah, the referee was like this.
Hey, yo, the ref wild though. But the ref wild. He was like,
he was letting it go.
Yeah, I was just having people on Instagram asking about that. It was like, matter of fact, it was Dante. He was like, yo, what's up with the ref? Ref trying to let you die, yo.
Yeah, he must have said something to the ref because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, after like the fifth or sixth body shot, he ain't throwing no punches back. You got to stop it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking the same thing too. But then in my head, I was thinking like, all right, he gonna come up with something wild. So that's why I kept my hand up. I was like, all right, bet. So, not bad.
Oh man, like that was June the 24th, right? So
Yeah,
now,
June 24.
and you got to fight October the 21st.
Mhm.
So my
Mhm.
question is, how busy do you want to stay?
Shoot, man, if I can come back like at least every other month if I can, but it just like the business of boxing just is it sucks.
Mhm.
It just
Mhm.
does, yo. Like amateurs was easy. It was just, you could find a show, you go get on it, boom. But like just like in anything else, like once money involved, it's things get complicated and stuff like that. So
Yep.
if I could, I like to be back in December if I could, you know what I mean? But you also got to think of it like this too, like Christmas is coming up, so it's hard for like club shows to really like, throw on
Yeah,
shows
that's a
around like
good point.
December because you got Thanksgiving and
Mhm.
Christmas coming up. So you got
Mhm.
to think about it. Like people not really gonna want to spend their money. It's different if it's like a Gervonta fight or something like that because they can
Mhm.
just use it as like a gift. Oh, I bought you,
Yeah.
a Gervonta Davis ticket.
Right, right,
So but if I can fight at least every other month, I'd like that. But I'm just taking what I can get.
right. Hmm. It was another question. I'm not sure if this is what y'all were talking about or what. They said, "How will he move up in weight?" Were y'all talking about
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, they
something?
talking about Shiloh and
Oh,
what's the
okay,
name?
okay,
That's she was talking. She was asking
okay.
about that
Bro,
because
yeah,
the
about
14 pounds, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight, and then you're going. And just the thing, when you move up in weight, normally you gradually go and you get the C class fighter, so you can see
Yeah.
how you're going to hold up in weight. You're
Mm-hmm.
going for the
He going
creme
for
de
the
la
head
creme.
honcho.
You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
going for the head honcho.
So
I
that's why I
mean,
was shocked.
I guess it depends too, right? So here's what I wonder about Charlo. I wonder what his walk around weight is.
Mhm.
Because like with some people, like if they cut too much weight, they actually lose some power and stuff like that because they had to lose all that weight. And
Yep.
then once they get to move up a little bit, then they actually get to fight more at their natural weight. So, they're stronger.
Exactly.
That's what I wonder about Devin Haney too. You know what I mean? Maybe Devin just ain't got no pop. But
Mhm.
maybe if he moves up to 140, he don't got to cut as much weight.
Cut his weight.
Get down to 35. Maybe he might be strong. He might surprise a lot of people. He might.
Mhm.
So, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see the blueprint. He's schooling us. He breaking it down
And
in the
Yes,
best
he
way.
is.
Because that's a very good point, man. Because when
Yeah.
you gotta take all that weight off, your
Mhm.
body just
drained you.
you be drained, and
Drained
it's not guaranteed that you're gonna rehydrate back up to to have
you.
that
Mm-hmm.
strength to get in the ring.
Yeah.
But when you're
Yeah.
going up in weight, you ain't gotta.
You ain't gotta. You can just be in camp focusing, straight on your skills. And I
Mhm.
feel like that's what hurt. Not maybe not in the Terrence Crawford fight, but I feel like that started hurting Earl a little bit because he would blow up so big, and like
Mhm.
throughout his whole camp, he would just do like a fat camp. That's what we call it. He'd just be cutting weight the whole time, so he really don't
Mhm.
got a lot of time to really sharpen up his tools and stuff like that and game plan because he got to cut all that weight off.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
you
That's
That's
know,
why
right.
I feel like if they fight at 154, if they fight at 154,
mm-hmm,
Crawford and Spence, I do feel like the fight would be a little better.
mm-hmm,
Like we said earlier today, skills pay the bills. So
yeah,
I think at no time will Spence beat Crawford, but I just
mm-hmm,
think he wouldn't be falling down off of a weak
yeah,
jab like
yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely for sure. And that's one thing about boxing too. Like people don't understand that like styles make fights. I say it all the time. Like for instance, I'm just gonna use like my division for to speak on. Certain people that people in my division, like let's say Wayne Too Sharp. Certain people they might struggle with. I might get them out of there. Certain people I might struggle with, they might get them out of there because
Yeah,
it's just styles make fights. That's why I don't really get too caught up in who he fought and this that, and the third.
Mhm.
It just it's just styles make fights. And
Yeah.
Crawford might just have Spencer's number. That might just be the it's just certain people. People hate to say it. Not everybody's Floyd, but it's just certain people that they just got your number. You know what I mean? Now, of course, we as fighters, we're not going to say that, but
nope.
I mean that's just the proof in the pudding.
But that's the truth. You right about that.
Yeah, that is the truth, man.
Yeah.
We didn't seen it all, man.
Yeah.
We've been following boxing for a while, man. So like I say,
Mhm.
we see like with the weight cuts and like you
Mhm.
said, style makes fights, man. And I could look at like a fighter having problems with one fighter, and then the other fighter come in there and
Yeah,
just dust them right on up.
yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Styles, man, styles.
Yeah.
Yeah. While we talking about the divisions, is there anything? What would you say separates you from other fighters in your division, in the same division?
Um, like I said, I just feel like how can I put it? Like I said, I feel like I might not be the best at doing every style, but I feel like
Mhm.
I can at least do every style. Like I said again,
Yeah.
I can counter punch, I can come
Mhm.
forward, you
Mhm.
know, I can box, I can do a
Yeah.
little bit of everything, a lot of fighters, I would say, they one dimensional. And then once you take their
Mm-hmm.
tool away, it's like they don't know how to adjust.
Mhm.
And honestly, that's why I say too. One of the best things I feel like you can have as a fighter is being able to adjust. Mid round or mid fight, because a lot
Yeah.
of people they can't do it.
Yeah.
Say you got somebody that boxes real good. Once you start cutting off the ring, they done. They don't know what to do after that.
Mhm.
Or somebody that is so used to coming forward. Once you start, backing them up, they
Yep.
Yeah.
can't do
Make
Yeah.
nothing. But
making them
Mhm.
fight on that back foot. That's
exactly.
key.
And that's
Mhm.
one thing, I'm blessed with, having Simon in my corner. Pretty much that's what your corner's there for. Your corner going to study your opponent and they're going to see like, oh, all right, Chris, this dude, he coming for all his fights. He can't really back up and fight. All right, yo, press the gas on him. Make him go back. Now he
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable. And then once he adjusts, now I got to adjust. So I definitely feel like, I just feel like I'm just versatile. I can
Mhm.
do a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and we seen it. Body work, headshots. I like when you be on that bicycle when you
Mhm.
go around like
Yeah,
Apollo Creed, man, and just bounce
yeah.
around the ring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you
And see,
know
that's
who
the thing
Apollo
too.
Creed is.
And see, that's the thing. Like people, they really didn't get to see, like maybe this fight, depending on the opponent I get, but people haven't really got to see. Maybe in the amateurs, but like as far as like pro wise, they haven't got to see like my other styles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody that I've been fighting, they've just been running. A lot of dudes just been running. Once they get hit, they've been running. I'm waiting to get somebody that's gonna come forward, gonna try to stay there with me, so I can, you know what I mean.
Use
But
the skills,
just remain to
man.
be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said this opponent you think is probably gonna be a little different, right? Than most of them.
So we're waiting for them to for the commission. That's another thing
Okay.
too. We're waiting for the commission to approve it. So the dude that Frankie that Scarborough fought, not his last fight, but the one he fought at how you say it, Patapsco or something like that.
Patapsco Arena,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The
I know who you're
The
talking
Puerto
about.
Rican guy, yeah. So
Yeah.
we trying to get him. So if the commission approves it, then we good to go. They say they take the fight. Of course we say we take the fight. So we just waiting for the commission to approve it. Hopefully they can.
Okay. Okay. You
Yeah,
said the
yeah.
Puerto Rican guy he fought in Baltimore?
Yeah.
You,
Okay.
we
He was
was there,
dark
Kiki.
skinned though.
Remember? I
Yeah,
think we
we
was
was.
there.
I'm gonna look at
He's
the video
southpaw.
and get it off because I
Yeah.
can't remember who it was, but I got it on tape, so I'm gonna look.
Look at
Mm-hmm.
her sounding like a like Fox 5. Oh, I
Hey, there
got
we
it on
go.
tape and go to the
Oh,
vault.
I do. I got it on my phone, so I'm gonna
There we
look.
go.
I'm gonna see what.
Nah, I look.
Is that the one? Is that the one that he knocked out and he went like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
Rock.
Nah. He did like a little dance. Yeah, Frank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm
did
gonna
a
Frank a
little.
wild
watching.
boy,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna look.
Oh, that's my boy Tio. He funny, yo.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
guy, man.
But
we were looking forward to seeing him on the Jeter
yeah, man,
card. He
yeah.
broke his hand, but
Curtis
that's
hand, man.
okay.
It
He'll
happens.
be back. That's
Yeah,
our
he'll
guy.
definitely
He'll
be
be
back.
back. Scarborough
Mhm.
Nation, they deep too. He'll be back.
That's right. So Kiki, you empty your gun?
Yeah, I emptied my gun.
Yeah, hey, Chris, she come to the thing with guns loaded with these questions, man. And I try to make sure she get all the questions out, man. So she got all the questions out. First of all, if y'all just getting in here, hit that like button, man. And if you're new to the channel, don't leave without subscribing. That's like coming in my house, eating my food, and not saying thank you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, young fella, every time we get people on the show, we give them flowers, man, because I always say tomorrow ain't promised to you.
Appreciate it.
We are truly proud of you, man. Boxing, the sport you don't play, and you making it look easy. Fatherhood, you got a daughter, you got a son. I'm pretty sure it's hard to balance both, but you're doing a good job at it.
Appreciate it.
We are looking forward to October the 21st, Frederick, Maryland, Frederick Convention Center and Gaming, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes. If y'all in here and y'all want to come up and see a fight, I can't promise you it's gonna be long because this young fella, he said he don't get paid for overtime.
You don't.
Continue to be great, young fella. The lovely Kiki and Liteskin Lou, we are behind you 100%. If you got anything that you want to advertise, or even if you beefing with somebody, dog, and you want to get something off your chest, you want to come, man, me and Kiki, we will mediate that joint for you
Yeah,
and make it do what it.
Nah, man, we ain't got no beef with nobody, man. We look, everybody in the division, you know what I mean? We gonna have to see each other eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Especially in Maryland, because they trying to make us fight already, so it is what it is. But definitely want to shout out my sponsors, obviously. Regenerate Float, want to shout them out. They always take care of me, recovery days. I want to shout out Two World clothing brand. Want to shout out Rocky's Pizza.
Okay.
Pizza, food place. And then they're gonna be mad at me, but I cannot. It's a long name, but it's a coffee shop. We're gonna go with, I think it's Moon Rooster Coffee. Moon Rooster Coffee. We're gonna go with that. If not, I'm sorry.
Even if it ain't right, you attempted it, dog.
But
You know what I'm
attempted,
saying?
that's my boy too, man. He's a good guy. So yeah, that's all I really got to say. Thank you to my sponsors, thank you to all my supporters, and thank you to y'all. Because without y'all, the media, us fighters, we wouldn't be able to, promote ourselves and stuff like that. So y'all play a major role too.
Thank you. And that's why we do it, because we don't do it, for likes and clout and clicks and all that. We just really want to be here for, the boxers and follow them on their journey, help them, give them a platform, and stuff like that. That's what we enjoy doing.
Oh, and let me shout out my coaches too. I don't want to get mad at me. Simon Brown, obviously, everybody knows the great Simon Brown.
Hall of Famer.
And then obviously, my boy Carl. Love Carl, man. I can depend on him for everything, man. He do a lot for me, so I got to shout him out.
Yeah, I've seen him in some video. He has the dreads, right?
Yeah,
or
he's a big guy.
Long.
Yeah.
Yep, because they both were in the corner at your fight.
Yeah. They both in my corner. Yup.
And for social media handles, tell the people where they can find you if they want tickets.
Okay, so social media wise, Instagram is easy. It's just my name, the Blueprint, THA Blueprint, and then Facebook. But I really don't be adding people on Facebook like that if it's not family. That's kind of private.
Yeah.
But other than that, I got TikTok too. It's the Blueprint, so THA Blueprint 304 for West Virginia. And then for tickets, you just got to go to my Instagram, and it's in my bio, or I can send it to you, whatever the case is. You see.
Okay, and I got your Instagram up, Chris Glenn at the Blueprint, to follow your journey and for tickets.
Appreciate it.
And then you said your TikTok. Do you use your TikTok?
Yeah. See, that's another little avenue all fighters should get into. It's good for promotion. So yeah, I got a good amount of followers on it.
Okay, so you said it's at the Blueprint?
Yeah, the Blueprint. So pretty much the same thing, and then 304.
Okay. 304. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look that up.
Yeah, hook my man up, Joe. Y'all better go get y'all ticket. Don't jump on the wagon when it's already leaving. Get on it now.
It's gonna sell out too. So I highly doubt. People think we be playing when fighters say this, but it's a lot. So Dusty's on the card, so Dusty's gonna sell so many tickets.
Yep.
And shout out to my hometown. So I'm gonna sell tickets, and we got a couple other people on the card that gonna sell tickets too. So I highly doubt they're gonna be available at door. Like, I'm so serious. I
truly believe that too, especially with Dusty just making his comeback after many years of being out the ring, and he just had his comeback fight. He did a great job. I watched that as well. He did a great job. So between you and him, y'all gonna sell everything out.
Yeah, it's gonna sell out.
It's gonna be off the chisane.
Yeah, so y'all better get y'all tickets October 21st. And I know y'all probably like, oh, it's in Frederick. Bump that. Y'all can still come. If it's too far,
want to come up. Frederick nice.
Yeah, get y'all a room or something.
Man.
Nice.
I love it, man. But yeah, once again, young fella, thank you, man. We know that you're in training camp, so that's why we're grateful that you came through. Continue to be great. And we look forward to seeing. If we don't talk to you, we're gonna see you October the 21st, because me and Kiki gonna be on the media beat, and we will see you soon, champ.
Yes, and if you have anything you ever want us to post for you, promote anything, let us know. I met your friend last night that runs the Blueprint page.
Oh, Roy.
Yeah. Well, I not met him, but we talked.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Roy a good guy. He's I gotta shout out Roy too, man. He helped out a lot too. So Roy's a good guy.
Yeah. He sounded like a nice guy. So hopefully we'll get to meet him at the fight. That's what we said.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll see you soon, champ.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
All
right, my guy.
All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, buddy. That was a good interview. My man, Chris, the Blueprint Glenn, man. I always struggle with names that have two first names, because Glenn is a first name and Chris is a first name. I always struggle with that, but I made it through today. I made it through.
Yeah, yes, you did. He's a smart young guy, very intelligent, everything. Yeah, and he got them hands.
He got them hands. That's right. So guess what? I need y'all to put that cheeseburger and beer down, and y'all give it up for my guy Chris, the Blueprint Glenn was in the building. That's right. Special shout out to Side Nation. I know y'all in here. Guess what? We are coming up to Frederick, Joe. So we're gonna be seeing you, Corey. We're gonna meet you, and we look forward to it, my guy.
Yeah, I'm really excited. That venue, I'm telling y'all, the venue is nice, man. If y'all also, follow Side Nation Sports. I think that's their page.
That's
Let
it.
me make
That's
sure,
it.
because you can see the venue on there. And once you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I need to be in the building for that fight. I mean, let me just make sure I got the right
Yeah,
thing.
go ahead and check that out, Kiki,
Yeah,
while I get
it's
my life together again.
follow them at Side Nation Sports. I'm gonna put it in the chat because y'all should check out that venue. The venue is nice. I'm telling y'all.
That's right.
I'm
Y'all
telling
better
y'all.
listen to what Kiki
We've never
said.
been. We just seen the video of it, but I'm telling you, it looks nice. So this is their Side Nation Sports. That's the Instagram at Side Nation Sports. So make sure you follow them for different boxing stuff. They promoting boxing events and sports and stuff like that. But the venue that they're having it at looks really good. And I think you can make bets and stuff too.
Hell yeah. They
So
got all that
Jamal,
up
that's
there.
right up your alley.
Yeah, Jamal, come on up. Come on up to Mo
Gambling and
County, champ.
everything. But it's a nice looking venue, I'm telling y'all. And I hope that y'all enjoyed today's show with Chris the Blueprint Glenn. A very good show. I hope y'all enjoyed. So if y'all enjoyed, I hope by now y'all have already hit that like button.
Let me check.
And if you're new to the channel, I hope you subscribe to the channel. And
check.
not only that, make sure y'all are following us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. All that live with Liteskin Lou.
That's right.
All our business pages.
Yeah,
so
how about
make sure you're doing that.
Who we have in the building today?
We had, let's see. Let me go down the list. In the chat, we had, I don't know everybody that was in here, but in the chat, we had Kevin, Jamal, Sherelle, Slim, Brookland, Baller, Rajon, Wilbert. I think I said Jamal already.
Yeah.
We had Juan Marshall, Darsu, Eddie B, Kiwi 83. And let's see who else we had. Oh, KG.
My man, Big KG.
Beast Boxing.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, family?
Yeah, I was on that podcast earlier.
Yeah, those are guys from the Beltway Battles, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. They're brothers, right? Are they brothers?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I named pretty much everybody that was in the chat. It was more people tuned in, but that's who was in the chat.
Yeah, the people brave enough to write. And I don't want the people they be in the back, they don't be wanting to write. But guess what? Hey, y'all. For all this, hey, hi to all the people who in here but didn't write now. We love you anyway.
Even
you know
if
what I'm
you
saying?
didn't write anything, we still appreciate y'all for coming in and showing love to us. We really appreciate it.
From the heart. From the heart.
Yep. To all our new following and this y'all first time checking out the show, we really appreciate it. And we hope y'all come back again.
That's right, because we're going to be right back on the grid next Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be right back on the grid.
Yep. We might be switching it. We switching it up a little bit for next week, but it's all right. So y'all just check us out.
That's right.
It's a surprise.
That's right. We're gonna hit you. We're gonna hit y'all with the whoop whoop.
Oh God, God.
What'd he say?
Shout out to that fast.
That's my man. Special shout out to my man D, man. Hey D, you a fool,
don't
man.
Say it.
I already know. That dude is a fool, man.
Oh God. Well, there won't be one.
That's right.
Yeah.
But no, really, y'all, we appreciate you guys for coming through. We would love to stick around. Like I said, me and Kiki, we do 8-hour jobs. So guess what? We got to get to it.
Shoot, we do more than 8 hours.
Yeah.
I do 9.5 to 10 hours, and you do probably 10 or more.
Yeah, 11 or more, on a regular basis.
So I'm 9.5 and you more.
That's right.
And we do this.
That's right. So, I'm trying to find my hold up. There we go. Hold up. Let me make sure we right. I'm trying to end the show and I ain't even ready yet.
You ain't say Oh, you just want your finger on the trigger.
Yeah. Y'all know the words, man.
Trigger.
Every week, same words. Stay humble, stay hungry, and always live your life to the fullest, because tomorrow ain't promised to you. We thank everybody for coming through, hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week at 8:30 p.m. And thank you. And we go ahead.
One more thing before you say we up out of here. Don't forget, it's fights this Saturday in Baltimore at Patapsco Arena. Ponytail Promotions, CNC Entertainment. We had Anwar, the Silent Assassin Wingate last week. He's fighting this Saturday.
That's right.
We got Mac Allison fighting on that card. Makai Phillips, Ricky Sambria. We got who else on there? Is Trey? No, Trey is on
Trey's
that
not. He's on.
okay.
Yeah.
Who else is on that card?
You know, I be trying.
Am I missing anybody?
No, if we did, guess what? We'll holler.
Yeah.
But no, thanks for that.
Check it out this Saturday.
That's right. Check it out, man. Check it out. But guess what, y'all? We up out of here.
Peace.
Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned in the Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. 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 Liteskin Lou.